guys doing today? I hope amazing. So, we've got a lot of exciting stuff to cover. I'm going to go ahead and get chat up because I want you guys to be able to ask questions. If you guys have input, I'd love to hear your thoughts on stuff. Reality, this is usually a pretty interesting topic to look at when you start looking into the finances of video games and or companies that produce video games. I think we can all agree if you play Entropia Universe, you're at least invested time wise into the game, and many of us are actually financially invested into the game. And so, as you all know, the MindArk company went public as a stock, which is, a good thing to a point because it does allow us to have a little bit more clarity on the inner workings of what's going on inside the company of the game we play so much. And so I'm going to go over a lot of that information. Their full annual report is not out yet. They do have the interim report for 2024 out already. Um, Let me go ahead. I'm going to grab you guys the link to the last one of these I did where we covered last year's finances and the state of Entropia Universe. Some of you guys might want to watch that if you're interested in seeing like where does it compare to last time. I'm also going to share you guys some of the resources I'm going to be using. This is going to be a link to the MindArk Investor Relations section. You're going to want to be able to use that if you want to follow along. You don't have to. I'm going to go over most of the stuff. I'm going to let you know I'm not going to do detailed financial analysis though, on the point of like I'm not doing complex ratio analysis or anything like that. We're going to literally look at basically um, mostly already produced, publicly available stuff. I think this link might be good for the yeah, well, Yahoo Finances is going to be one of the other resources I use. If you're interested in looking at that, you can pull it up on Yahoo Finance pretty easy. I'm going to get you guys MindArk sticker information if you guys are interested in looking up the stock stuff. If you're not interested in any of this stuff, next week, of course, will be normal gameplay. This is the stock ticker right there. And so you're welcome to tune back in. Today, though, we are going to cover MindArk's finances. Hey, how you doing, Star Tracer? I'm doing amazing. We're going to cover their stock. We're going to look at a little bit of how is the company doing. We're going to read part of their interim report. Um, I did notice just from kind of glancing over things, things have changed. The composition of the main shareholders has changed percentage wise and who is the actual owners. If you guys remember last time we did the analysis, we found out one of the major holders was a Ukrainian model, which was pretty shocking and stuff. It does look like percentage wise that's not the case anymore. Um, I'm going to make it where you guys can see what I'm going to be showing you real quick. I'm getting rid of game capture. We're going to immediately go into stock analysis. I know that that sounds kind of silly to some of you, but if this game is going to be around, we all want to know because do you want to keep putting money into a game that might crash out? No. And so I do believe the game will be around, but let's look over, let's let the data talk to us about what's actually going on. Now, as you guys know, this became a publicly traded company. It trades on the foreign exchange. I think it's Switzerland that it trades in. I will let you know if I would have invested in this company when it first came out, I would be freaking raged. And I'm going to tell you, it's a massive loss overall. And so we'll go to the all time right off the bat. And as you can see, MindArk, if you bought right back here, um, you're probably pretty upset right now. I mean, it has absolutely got smashed down. And in all honesty, this would be considered a slaughter. Like I don't know anybody in their right mind that if they bought basically anywhere at all, even in the last couple months, if you don't believe that this is massacre, um, I honestly I don't know what to tell you. You're in denial, and it just that is a horrible massacre on the stock price. And so outside of that part, let's start looking at some of the other stuff. We'll go into here. Obviously, the market cap and stuff like that, we literally isn't going to affect you guys in any capacity, to be honest. Let's see if anything relative. I'm going to try to find some relative information that actually might be useful for us. Previous open, current open. So it lost some value from the previous close to the open, to be honest. See this price earnings ratio and stuff like that? That's there's not even a number for that, you know. And earnings per share. So that this crap is if you've owned shares in this, you're currently upset. I'm gonna just tell you. If you're not upset, that's okay. That's good for you. Let's look at the total revenues. Okay. So we made slightly less. Nope, nope, nope. Looks like it might have made a little bit more. Let's look at this. We got 2020. Doesn't look like we have current information for this, honestly. Let's look. Cost of revenue, up slightly. Gross profits, up slightly in theory. Operating expense, up slightly. The operating income, down slightly. No, I don't even care about the pre-tax income crap or the tax provision stuff. I mean, like some of us might, some of you guys, if you want to. Earnings per share, the basic earnings per share was 0.47. The diluted earnings per share was 40.47. This basic average shares really isn't that big of a deal. I mean, that really hasn't changed at all. Total operating income as reported, and I can't see the dot dot dot, so I don't have context for the rest of that. Total expenses is up. Net income from continuous um, or discontinued operations. I don't actually know if they have any discontinued operations, but the net income is up. Normalized income, that we really don't care about. Interest income. Now, this is kind of crazy because I'm not really sure why they have interest income. The interest expense, that's a normal, you know, like you have a cost of stuff you're carrying. Maybe they're carrying some kind of loan or something, but they have an interest income. Their earnings before interest and taxes, and this is depreciation and amortization. So their EBITDAs have actually gone up. Honestly, these reconciled accounts, I'm not really that big of a, I don't really think that's a giant factor to look at, really, in all honesty. It does look like they've gained some, like the normalized EBITDA score has definitely went up. Tax effect of unusual items. I have no context to what they're doing here. I don't know what that would be necessarily, and so I'm not going to guess into that just so you guys know. And so this looks to be it looks like, yes, expenses have went up, and yet at the exact same time, their finances have went up. I mean, their actual earnings and stuff. So let's just be honest, they might be making more money, but we just looked at the stock chart back here, and they have for sure got massacred, right? So they're earning more. See, the thing is, though, I don't think these earnings are being passed on. And I'm not trying to be a jerk here. Let's get into their actual report because that's going to be important. Let's pull up my guy and make him do something real quick because if we don't do some stuff in Entropia, it's naughty on our part. I'll run over here. We'll check out this Zombie King, hunt thing, blah, blah, blah stuff. We'll walk around for a second. I'll switch right back in and we'll go over more stuff. Boom. Okay, so I'm going to grab on the interim report, we have the 2024 quarter one report. I'm going to pull it. Later on, when their actual full annual report comes out, I'll probably get that. I'm going to snipper this because, in all honesty, I'm probably going to switch out what we used for stuff. Hold on one second. This is okay. I'm going to copy their thing here. I like this a lot. Okay, that's right. I said today. Okay, so we've got their interim report here. That's going to be a handy thing. Let's look over this baby. Turnover amounted. This is all in Swedish money, and so in all honesty, we'd have to do a conversion over turnover amount, work in progress amount. Here's operating profit amount is 1 million SEK. Honestly, we'd have to get the converter to actually know what that is. We're just going to be looking at differences anyway, so I don't really need to know the exact how many dollars that was. They says that they have no interest-bearing liabilities, and that could be true. They might have spent them or bought them all off. I hope so. If that is true, it's a nice sign. Provision for unspent user funds. I have no context to what the provision for unspent user funds is, but it says it's 35.6 million SEK. Earnings per share for the period amounted to a negative earnings. See, this is where, hey, Palika, I hope you're having a great day. Oh, thank you, Windows Shift and S. That's awesome. Thank you for letting me know that. I use that tool all the time. Def M, come grab it if you're on Rocktopia. Are you on Rocktopia right now, Def M? Just out of curiosity. I have one on me just for you. So I'm going to let you know this is why their stock price is probably crashing. Their earnings per share, I'm not really understanding how they pulled profit, but yet we're profit before taxes. Oh, see, here's what it is. Their quarter was not great, guys. Let's look at this. January through March, operating income of 26 1,700. I mean 78. I mean 2678. Let's just say that. Operating expenses were 24,943. They had just a profit of 88 before taxes, and then post, which I don't know if it was the taxes that ate it up or what the heck happened there, but let's just be honest. We have a minus on our earnings per share. This, and I don't want to say his name means, so I'm not sure if there's a better way to say this. It looks like our CEO has stepped down, Heinrich Nell Jerkrot, and that's a interesting name. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. It does seem like his name is Jerkrot. Stepped down as CEO in March after 6 years in the position. In all honesty, I don't know that he did anything of value while he was there. My day is going awesome. Leif Evander Anderson, who has been a member of the board since 2003, is going to be taking over as the acting CEO. I'm going to be honest. I don't I don't know this guy. I feel that the company needs to actually get a legit better executive staff. And that's not me being a jerk or anything, blah, blah, blah. It's just, I think that they need a better, better staff, guys, better staff. Let's talk about their revenue model. Entropia University is a so called free to play game which means that the game is free to download and there is no monthly fee or initial cost. Instead, MindArk revenue is generated by microtransactions that occur when buy, users choose to use various items and features in Entropia Universe. Like the real world, almost all types of activities in Entropia Universe are resource intensive. Users switch from different currencies to Entropia Universe's own internal currency, the PED, and it has a fixed connection to one PED is, 10 PED is $1. So a PED is a 10-cent piece, basically. The users receiving a corresponding amount of PED calculated via the European Central Bank's daily US exchange rate into their Entropia Universe account, which they may use to purchase digital items such as weapons, vehicles, or estates. MindArk generates revenues through usage, wares, and tear, auction fees when items are purchased and sold between users, and through the direct sale, which includes the sale of virtual items, properties, usually via auction house in Entropia Universe. MindArk also charges a fee of 1% on all withdrawals, i.e., payments of local currency into the user's bank account. The minimum withdrawal is 1,000 PED, which is equivalent to 100 USD. On average, each user generates 1.3 USD in revenue per hour spent in Entropia Universe. So that's interesting. It says it's remained stable over the last 10 years. My day's going awesome. I'm in the middle of having some delicious coffee. And we're about to find out exactly what's going on. This is one of the rabbit holes that we got in here, and I'm not going to delve into this, but I thought that this was shady last time. Um, MindArk and its affiliate. MindArk is a parent company of a group within 3 subsidiaries: USA AB, ARP Universe AB, and the Green Fund Financial Sweden. Now, this Green Fund Financial Sweden, I honestly, last time we kind of looked into this, I can Google it for us real quick and we can find out a little bit more about it. I chose not to go down that rabbit hole because I honestly didn't understand what MindArk had any business into some kind of green fund. But let's just be honest, some of their money is actually going outside of Entropia Universe. Okay, hold on one second. Let me check this. Okay, boom. Let's also change our angle. Hit the button. Okay, boom. Wait, Palika, are you deaf mute? Is deaf mute you, Palika? Palika, I mean. I'm just trying to verify who everybody is, so I can get you your stuff. Oh, nope. Okay, I'm just checking. I'll have to find out who that is then, because they sent me a thing. I don't even know what's going on. Let's look at this green finance type crap. Let's try to figure out what's going on with it. Which one of these sites do we want to use, right? Let's use. Their profile is not even on there, guys. Greenfinance.net. I don't believe that's it either. I believe it's this one, but I'm not really sure. Um, and I'm not understanding. This is a rabbit hole we didn't get into last time. Oh, okay. Hey, Sucks TV. Yeah, everything's doing great. So, honestly, guys, this green fund thing, I'm literally trying to figure out what it is. I have no freaking idea. They have something to do with this green fund. I'm not really not even sure. Okay? So let's just be honest. That you got me on. I have no idea. The one thing on it's not there. Who knows? All companies are based in Gothenburg. No activities are carried out in the subsidiaries, and the companies are in liquidation. Oh, they're getting rid of these. Okay, so we should have just read further and we would have known they're getting rid of those. They don't matter. I apologize for even reading them. This is going to be the big part. This is going to be what's most important to most of you guys. This is the message from the CEO. I'm going to try to figure out, is this our new CEO or is this the guy that, oh, this is the new one. Here's our new CEO. That guy looks CEO enough for me. I'm not, I'm, tr- who knows? Let's hope that this guy's legit, knows his crap, and is going to make um, the game a better place. Oh, if you guys write me an Instagram, you gotta, yeah, thank you for letting me know. I don't necessarily all the time check Instagram, but if you guys do write me there, I do respond, just so you guys know. Um, not the, I'm not an Instagrammer necessarily. So let's get this message from the CEO read. In the first quarter of 2024, MindArk continued its efforts to deepen AI integration across the organization. Now we know, oh, in game. Okay, that too. If you message me in game, you're good. This works in a continuous process that involves as the technological horizons expand. We have already started to see the investments pay off through a more efficient process. See, this is all good sounding. So we looked at the stock price and it was absolutely crap. And now we're hearing the words of the CEO, but you gotta watch, right? Because CEOs know how to spin stuff. Now, reality, I actually do think that they're not slaughtered, but I'm gonna be honest. That whole like a taking some money out per share did bug me a bit. Hold on one second. I gotta see if somebody's standing here. Okay, we're good still. Trying to keep track of everything at once. Okay, so let's read this. More nuanced data process than will be. Wait. Investments pay off through more efficient processes, faster development, and more nuanced data processing that will improve our strategic decisions. The financial overview in this quarter shows a turnover of 20.7 million SEK, a decrease compared to the same period last year, mainly due to our lower consumption in Entropia universe. However, it's important to note that the first quarter of 2023 was exceptionally strong, largely due to our 20th anniversary Entropia universe events launched then. These events contributed significantly to player engagement, and we recognize the importance of balancing these activities to maintain long-term excitement in the universe. Our commitment to constantly improving and involving both Entropia Universe and our internal systems remain unchanged. At the end of March, we received our popular Easter Mayhem event and introduced new user interfaces that was well received by our users. We continue incrementally leveraging AI to accelerate processes to reach our goal of including Unreal 5 as the dominant graphics engine, marking a significant step forward in improving and future-proofing the user experience. We remain committed to staying at the forefront of technology, especially in AI and reinforcement learning. Through improved data processing, we are confident that our decisions will become wiser, which in turn will lead to more captivating and entertaining content. This will not only increase engagement amongst users, but also simplify the understanding and use of our product, thereby increasing the potential target audience, all with the aim of generating additional shareholder value. Honestly, uh, oh, hold on one second. I'll read your thing because I. So that's the CEO's message. Let me catch up on you guys' stuff. Wait, what? Why did they tell Avalanus? Why did support tell you that? I'm not understanding why they would do that. Would you fill me out a little more info on that? That's interesting. Let me message you back. Hold on one second. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I wanna when somebody's having an issue, we try to find out. Um, quarter one technical developments. Oh, wait. So channel points aren't supposed to be used to buy stuff in game? Is this true? Okay. Well, nobody's told me this, and if they want to message me, I'll check. And if they want to message me about letting people use channel points to earn things in game, they can. But it's my pet to give away for my channel points. And so I'm more than happy to discuss that with them if that's an issue. If they tell me I have to remove my channel points and quit giving you guys stuff in game, I'm going to actually probably have an issue with that, to be honest, because I don't feel that's fair. I feel it's my choice if I want to. So I'll look into that. I don't know anything about the other channels that have removed their channel points from allowing you guys to buy stuff in game. But oh, there's an actual thing on it. Okay. Let me look. So I'm going to read it. Guys, if this is a thing, I will still keep them up for a few days unless they tell me they're going to delete my account or something like that. I can't afford to have my account deleted. I'm going to look into this. If this is a real thing and I'm not allowed to give channel points anymore, I do have a problem with that. I don't have a solution. I have a problem. And I'm going to just be honest. I very much appreciate you guys, and I actually feel that my earnings are mine to give away, and that if I want to exchange them for channel points, I should be able to. I'm going to read through this a little bit more. That kind of upsets me a little bit for some reason. Let me read it first, and then I'm going to find out what the deal is because I don't agree with that in any capacity. Just as a thing. And I'm going to disagree with them and I'm going to write them. During the first quarter of 2024, the Entropia Universe team has been working hard to continue delivering excitement. See, now my buzzkill has just kicked in. If guys, I don't agree with that. Um, engaging experience to players. Twin, an event that started last year, is set to end early in the second quarter. The annual occurring Easter Mayhem was active during the Easter weekend, where a small but significant adjustments were implemented to ensure the success. On the graphics front, MindArk has implemented several upgrades. A large number of armor pieces in the game have received a major visual update, creating I don't really care about the visual update stuff until they go to the 5. And in all honesty, this is all I care about. These changes contribute to a more realistic and appealing environment for players to explore and allow for easier conversion to Unreal 5. Now, see this Unreal. Oh, it is saying what I can do with my stuff. It is absolutely. If they're telling me that I can't let you guys buy stuff for your channel points, that's my stuff. Like, I earn money off of you guys watching me. I choose to take that money and put it into the game. That allows me to allow you guys to have channel points in which I share the profits with you through prizes. I don't know, dude. I have give thousands of peds out in prizes per year, and so I have at least 1 to 2 people per month pull just a 200 ped prize, and so over the year, each year I give thousands of ped away. So it is my ped, in my opinion, to give away. If they do have a rule about this, I will look into it. Then I will complain about it to them directly, of course, and then we'll move forward. But in all honesty, guys, um, I don't know what to say. I'll find out soon what's going on, and in all honesty, I'll try to get everybody settled up anyway. And I'm seeing everybody is showing me the same thing. I get it. There's some kind of message. I'm gonna look into that message later on. I just find it offensive to me. I'll look into it. It's my stuff, right? Like, I'll figure out something else. If they change the rules, I'll figure out something else. Technical developments this quarter include a comprehensive update to the game's HUD. Honestly, guys, this is all we care about right now, and them not doing jerkhead things. So I'm going to have to look into the jerkhead thing. But in all honesty, I don't want to get too sidetracked with that. If they've made it where I can't use my channel points the way I've been using them, I will do an update and I will let you guys know. But I'm kind of annoyed at it, just to be honest. Work has continued on developing Unreal 5. See, this is what we need a date on. The date on Unreal 5 is what everybody's waited on. They keep implementing other things. Now, by the way, I do actually like the idea of implementing AI into the thing and stuff. I think there's complexities to that, and I think it's kind of a little bit faddish right now, but everybody's adding AI to everything, so it is what it is. Improvements have also been made in the management of the game's existing server infrastructure, including optimized startups and shutdowns. Finally, the quarter has also been characterized by a continued use of integration of AI tools, in particularly ChatGPT-4, to increase efficiency in its daily work. This is part of a broad effort to use advanced technology to reduce development time and improve internal processes. AI has a super, super great potential. Here's the financial overview that we were waiting for. Honestly, it's the exact same crap as last time, right? We've got the same thing. It looks like total operating expenses, total financial items, net profits. They are not profiting, guys. Is that what we're seeing? This is a no on the profits. This is not, you don't want to see this. We already knew they had negative earnings per share anyway the last quarter. But this isn't sexy. If this is your company and you're running it, it might be why what's his name stepped down, right? Let's look at the balance sheet real quick. We've got where let's look at current assets versus current liabilities, right? We've got current assets total current assets of 155. Let's see. Total liabilities 15. Whoa, wait. Yep, those equal. Good. They're supposed to equal, by the way. Double entry balance. If it didn't equal, I would have been kind of confused. But for a second, I was checking it anyway. Let's see what changed. I'm a little thrown off by what you guys just told me. Just to be honest, it did throw me off my stuff. Total intangible assets went up. Total tangible assets went down slightly. Total financial assets stayed the same. Total non-current assets went up slightly. Total stock in trade, etc. dropped a little bit. So short-term receivables, they don't even have ones. Accounts receivables went up slightly, so they need to collect on some money. Receivables from payment providers has went up a little bit. Uh, current tax, we don't care about current tax assets or other receivables. Prepaid expenses are occurred, didn't really change by enough to matter. I mean, it went down, but only a little bit. Cash on and bank balances, they have more cash on hand than they did, and they went up in total current assets, in all honesty. Did they pay down anything? Did they take care of any of these liabilities? That's what we want to know. Share capital, other contributions, non-controlling interest, non-control interest, allocations, unconsumed user holdings, long-term liabilities, other liabilities went up. So they have short-term liabilities. I didn't see a bunch of long-term other liabilities. Long-term liabilities went up slightly, but not by much. Short-term liabilities went up slightly. In all honesty, this is a pretty unexciting financial report, just to be honest. Operating profits before finances is less this year. Guys, interest received, interest paid. Oh, they really did pay off all their interest stuff, guys. We're good on that. So they don't have a good breakdown of their assets, and this isn't a good long form, guys. But you're right. We should compare to the assets, but see how theirs aren't broken down very well at all. So we're not getting a extended out like financial report. We're getting kind of a very condensed small. This is consolidated balance sheet, a consolidated. And so on cash flows, in all honesty, outgoing and bank balances. Let's see. What actually went right for them? Dividends paid is zero because they don't pay dividends. Honestly, their stock sucks. I'm going to just be honest, guys. Unless there's something that makes you think that this is going to change around, this stock is not great. Cash flow from investment in activities. See this? What are they invested in? Like, what the crap are they invested in? We've got to find out. We need to know what they're actually invested. Parent company income. Net sales was less. They already told us that. Capitalized work, which I'm not sure what they're considering that, is less. Other income went up. Their operating expenses, I don't know why that's not even there. Other external costs went down, it looks like slightly. Personal costs, personnel costs, I'm sorry. Wages and earnings, it looks like went down. So they paid slightly less out. Amortization and depreciation, in all honesty, guys, oh, yeah, no. I'm you guys, whoever spent your points, I'm carrying out the point stuff before they stop me. If you guys have used your points, you're getting your stuff. I will read the rule and I will then try to argue about the rule. If they don't move on it, then I'll have to do what they say. But honestly, I'm kind of not happy about that. And so don't worry about if you guys spent points, you guys spent the points, they're yours. I literally am not doing that whole crap where they're like, I'm not allowed to give away stuff. I'll figure that out. We'll deal with that as it comes. Maybe I'll be contacting the CEO and telling him I disagree. We know his name. I find him. Okay, so let's move on to that. Total income taxes, they lost a bunch. Oh, that is where it was. Guys, taxes ate them. Look at this. For one, their net profit sucked comparably, right? This 88 got eaten by the extraordinarily high taxes. So look here, they literally had half as much taxes and did vastly better the other year, right? Here's the 88, and then they're getting taxed 2,385. That's a huge, holy crap! Taxes just ate. Oh, they're in the red for this quarter. They lost. Earnings per share was negative. They literally need to get their crap together. But literally, they made money after taxes. They were negative though, because the taxes ate it. They didn't make enough. This is kind of looking a little bit of a mess, you guys. I'm gonna be honest. This is okay. So let's look at their balance sheet. Let's look at their actual stuff. The evaluation of Entropia Universe is 99. These are KSEC, so these are in thousands, guys. So 99,000. Well, a lot. I don't want to have to times that by 1,000, but 1,000 times that, that's the value supposedly. Other tangibles, uh, a bunch, like what would that be? 3,981,000, I think is what we'd be looking at. No. Well, let's just be honest. I don't want to have to times everything by 1,000, so let's just keep it, and you guys keep in context, right? It looks like they actually have less equipment and computer hardware, and they actually have less tangible assets. Now, this financial assets like long-term securities, I stayed the same, and so did shares in subsidiaries. So the one guy actually said that they were selling their subsidiaries in the one comment, and so not really sure what's going on with that. On their current assets, look, they have accounts receivable. We already knew about that. They also have some receivable accounts from payment providers that they need to collect on. They have current tax assets of 1,175. Honestly, I don't understand what that would be, what the current tax assets that they're holding are, and other receivables. Because look at this, other receivables notes that they have is 3,500. I'm not sure what kind of receivables they would have outside of payment providers and accounts receivables. Prepaid expenses, this is just like they paid a bunch of stuff and they have an account somewhere. That's an asset, but let's not really look at that as a tangible thing. I mean, that's maybe they paid up their lighting through the next year or whatever. I mean, we don't know what that is context wise. Capital share, reevaluation reserves, restricted reserves. They spent some of their reserves. Their development fund is up. Equities and liabilities. Hmm. I don't know about their development fund. That looks like a lot of money. Profit brought forward. This is a negative profit that they brought forward. So they brought a loss forward, you guys. And here's the net profit was, of course, that negative 2,297. So do they just have a loss that they're dragging forward and slowly chipping away at? Is that what it looks like to you guys? I'm gonna be honest. I've never seen profits brought forward as a negative before, and it is being diminished, but I literally don't have context if they're like literally dragging their losses from the past through each quarter and trying to chip away at it. And that's maybe what's going on there, but that's something I haven't seen a ton of. Total equity did drop, so the value of the company has went down. Consumed user holdings. Allocation of unconsumed user holdings. See, this is something I haven't seen. That seems to be a lot of money from unconsumed user holdings. I'm not sure what that is. That must be a video game type thing because in most businesses you don't have unconsumed user holdings. So let's go to Investopedia and let's grab that and let's find out exactly what that is because in all honesty, without knowing the terms that we're looking at, we want to know the term. Okay, so that they don't have it. Let's go with that term. Oh well, Investopedia doesn't know what they're talking about either, so that's on them. I don't know how to say what that is because even Investopedia. Oh, okay. Unconsumed user holdings is what MA assumes will be withdrawn roughly 35% of PED funds. Thank you. Oh, okay. Or probably PED that depoted and lost that they haven't paid back. It could be. Honestly, guys, that term is so weird that I don't. I'm not going to. Anybody could be correct, and I don't know on that. That's such a weird thing. The total equity and liabilities did go up. Well, some stuff went up. All right, let's look at what actually went up. Short-term liabilities went up. Normal long-term liabilities didn't change. And we know equity went down, right? Equity went down. Total, total equity went down. So I'm gonna be honest with you. This is not looking that great. It's not looking like they're out of business tomorrow, but operating profit before financial items, they actually did have one. See, yeah, this is income taxes paid. Boom, there. Here's where they're getting their butt kicked right through here. See, cash flow from operating was 77. Cash flow investment. What are they invested in? Does anybody have any idea what the crap um, they're actually invested in? Because, see, this is cash flow from investing activities. Is this the cash flow that they got from selling those other assets, from getting rid of them, you think? Hmm. Do you, Bitcoin, you think? It could be for all I know. For all I know, they have a bunch of Ethereum. I'm not sure. But they have cash flow from other investment activities right here, and it was negative here. See, lost money, lost money. Here they're making money. So I'm not even sure. I need them to have a better breakdown. And in all honesty, I would like an itemized report. I would like an itemized report. That's what I would like. Honestly, if they were smart, they would be investing the money you guys depot. Like, in all honesty, if a game was out there and just like taking the money and being like, every time we have this much money, we're going to buy this much Pepsi stock or whatever, dividend bearing, stock, a game could put itself in a right position. The idea that they don't do that kind of does bug me, guys. I'm gonna just be honest. I don't know if they do or don't. I'm gonna just say I actually think it makes sense for a game to take at least 30% of the money coming into it and buy shares of stuff that will continually bring money in, because then it could become a hey, we know we're going to be around forever because we make money no matter what. And so I don't know. I get you. They totally could pay out the shares. At this point, their shares are horrible. Honestly, guys, if you bought this stuff at the beginning back here when it was at whatever SKs, per share, this thing's in the way and it's annoying me. Um, you're pretty pissed off right now. I mean, like I'd be pretty pissed off right now. Look at this. This is if you even bought. What are we on? Let's look at the 5 year. They just came this year, right? So in less than a year, they have lost you significant value. Yeah, this is a massacre on their stock. I don't. Hey, Snow Ranger, how you doing? I'm gonna tell you guys that this that they're I'm kind of annoyed at them right now. All users in Entropia universe have an in-game account where cash in the form of virtual in-game currency, pet, or digital items are placed. The sum of these cash funds and digital items is the user's unconsumed user holdings. Okay. Unconsumed user holdings have somewhat increased during the first quarter from 140.5 million ped. Okay, so we're setting on a whole bunch of stuff, is what they're saying, to 141.7 million ped, an increase of so an increase of $120,000 in just crap, uh, setting in our things. You're good. This is gonna go back up on YouTube anyway. You'll be able to catch it. Anyway, we're gonna cover all this stuff pretty good. So there's an extra $100,000 worth of crap just sitting in everybody's storage shed, is what it sounds like. Good for them, I guess. I don't know what to think. However, the total increased significantly more in SEC, as the SEC US exchange rate has increased from 10.04 SEC to dollars at the end of December to 10.66 SEC per dollar at the end of March 24. 10 PED equals, we all know that. The result is an increase in 10 million in SEC from the 141.1 million SEK to 151 million SEK. Yeah, who doesn't love saying that? The closing of the financial year of 2023, the company is implementing a new policy calculated and reports the allocation for unconsumed user holdings on the company's balance sheet. What is this new policy? Previous methodology. Historically, the company has calculated the allocation for unconsumed user holdings by looking at a previous year since the launch of the game 20 years ago and considering the years when withdrawals were high. The methodology was provided the company with a comprehensive overview of user behavior over time. The new policy, the company now focuses on the last 5 years of data, better reflecting current behavior and economic trends. The average of withdrawals over the last 5 years stands at 23.6. So we're only pulling out 23.6% of what goes in, guys. Can you imagine that? This change aims to provide a more current and relevant picture of the company's allocation needs for unconsumed user holdings in Entropia Universe. As of March 31st, 2024, the total liability for unconsumed user holdings amounts to 141.7 million PAD, according to the new calculation methodology based on the new 5 year average figure of 23.6. Based on the new 5 year average Did I just I looped. I apologize. Companies estimate the real debt at the end of March 24 to be 33 million ped. So 3.3 million dollars. That's a lot, which is in equivalent to 35.6 million SEK. This policy change also reflects the company's continued efforts in improving financial processes, at the same time encouraging that the items of unconsumed user holdings is reflected in sustainable and responsible manner. Honestly, guys, I'm a little worried about that. I'm not gonna lie. Net sales in the first quarter amounted to 20.7 million SEK. The decrease in sales is due to several factors. Usage inside Entropia Universe during the first quarter decreased by 12% compared to the same period last year. Honestly, it was a 20th anniversary situation last year, so a loss of 12% not going to blow my mind. The average exchange rate during the quarter has been approximately the same as in quarter one last year, 10.39 SEK over US dollars. This exchange rate crap is boring the crap out of me, which means the decrease in Entropia converted to SEK is equivalent. In addition, the decrease in revenue in Entropia Universe, the allocation of unconsumer user holdings has resulted in 20.9 million SEK lower revenue in quarter one. This year's compared to last year, and revenue um, incentive, inactive user accounts has resulted in 300,000 SEK lower revenue in quarter one this year compared to last year. This gives us a total revenue decrease of 21.9%. They lost 21.9%. See, that's not good. Right there, that's not good. Capitalization and development costs during the first quarter amounted to 5 million SEK or 70 wait, million SEK. Okay. I'm confused on why they say SEK and then quote and then SEK. And so I'm not really sure where they're going with that because this just confuses me. 5 million SEK, 7.7 million SEK. What the crap does that mean? Is this adjusted? Oh, this is adjusted. Never mind. Okay, so they're what? Not stoinks. They're not rocking it. Uh, I'm gonna be honest. Somebody needs to get their crap together at this corporation. Capitalization of development costs. Other operating income amounts to 345,000 SEK, or total revenue amounting to 27.1 million SEK, the MSEK. Operating expenses ended at 24.9. This reduction can be primarily attributed to lower personal costs compared to the same. Oh, because they're not paying as much. Okay, out. They did look like they decreased their personnel costs, in all honesty, when we were looking at the other sheet. Reflecting the comprehensive impact of the company's recent reorganization. I don't really know anything about their reorganization, in all honesty. Oh, they did layoffs. Thank you for letting me know. I kind of noticed they had cut their costs a little bit. I didn't know that there was a big layoff. Maybe I thought maybe some companies will trip people out and just not replace them. They don't lay off people necessarily. Some people do. Operating profits for quarter stand at 1.1 million SEK. Financial items amount to negative 1 million SEK. Results before tax was 88,000 SEK. Taxes, the tax on the result for the period consisted mainly of period changes in deferred tax liability. See, this is not. Why are they deferring tax liabilities? which at the end of the period are entirely attributable to temporarily differences between the books and the tax values of the group's assets and taxes on profits for the year. So this is where they went negative though, guys. Like they lost money because literally at the end of the day, they didn't make enough to where there was actually any money after paying taxes. They actually lose money after taxes. Okay, so earnings per share. Results after taxes for the parent company for the first quarter amounted to negative 2.3 million SEK. When divided by the 31.5 million shares, the number of shares after reverse split. They did a reverse split also? Holy crap, what is going on with this company? Earnings per share amounted to negative zero point zero 0.07 SEK per share or 0.11 SEK per share divided by the. See, this adjusted crap that they keep on throwing in here, I wish they would leave it out of there. I'm great for them wanting to have it in there and stuff, but it's given a zero value. Investments for the parent company or group. This is what I want to know. What the crap are they investing in? Because they don't make money, they better be figuring out how to invest good. The capitalization in the balance sheets of salary and consultancy costs. Man, I don't know if these guys should be paying anybody to consult crap. Honestly, if they're paying their friends to consult, I'm going to be annoyed. Because that's honestly what happens a lot of times. Company will get a hold of their buddy. They'll be like, hey, we need to bring you in. We'll pay you $100,000 for a consulting fee. And then they go out to dinner together. That crap is bogus crap. It shouldn't happen. Entropia Universe for the first quarter amounts to 5 million SEK. The capitalized amounts are reported under the heading of fixed assets in the balance sheets, total revenue in the income sheet. Other investments during the quarter of 66,000 SEK are related to investments in mainly computers. I'm not seeing how that they don't see buying computers as a capital purchase of assets because it's not an investment. So see, this is we're going to have an issue here. Oh, I will be on. I could be on Calypso tomorrow. Oh, I just got some kind of message. Hold on. So I am definitely on Twitch and on. So I'm getting some kind of crap right here. I am on Entropia Universe. Oh, I just got the warning. You guys, I just got my warning. Okay. Okay. So I did get the notice. Man, they just shoot it right to me. It just like right on my screen. It's like they were watching this. That's rude. I'm gonna tell them that's rude, dude. Whoever is the ass munch, and I don't call people that much, but whoever did this, they suck. I'm gonna just be honest. They are watching. I hope they are watching because in all honesty, if you're watching and you're responsible for this, you're an ass munch. Just it is what it is. I don't know. I disagree with this. I'm gonna put this up here. I'm not even clicking it down. They're gonna get a message. I'll figure it out. Whoever has claimed stuff gets what you claimed. And I'll figure out this crap. This isn't a scheme, though. This isn't a scheme. And honestly, the rest of this is just absolutely crazy. Like, did everybody get this? This is the first. Yeah, this is rude. So let's go back to discussing this company that doesn't make money but likes to send messages to random freaking avatars while they're doing stuff. You know what they did? They spent money to do that. Like somebody actually took time and effort to program that that message into the game. Do you follow me? In a company that lost zero point zero 0.07 sec per share. Like they lose money per share, and yet honestly had time to let me know I can't freaking give away stuff in game. Crazy, guys. Crazy. I don't even know what the heck. I'm in a deep breath on this, guys. I'm going to drink a sip of coffee. They're not picking the best day to do this. Like, legitimately, if I were going to pick a freaking day to bug me, I wouldn't have picked a day to bug me when I'm reviewing their financial crap. This is bad decision making. I am messaging their freaking CEO. We're gonna message him in a second, and I'm gonna just be honest. This is the kind of crap that the companies do that's stupid. I'm in a deep breath. That pissed me off, and I'm trying not to be pissed off. But I'm messaging their CEO. Okay, so basically we know that they lost money. They have a new CEO. These are their shareholders and the percentage of who owns this to whoever this is the main shareholder. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to see if I can find them directly because in all honesty, if I can find them directly, I know I'll get a current thing with my face with so I can't. Oh, Cornell's bugging me again. These guys are naughty. They just like to bug people. And it looks like I have too many messages, in all honesty. If you guys ever want to link in with me on LinkedIn, you're more than welcome to. I'm going to message Entropia Universe later on today. I'm going to figure out. I was going to message their main stockholder right there. Well, no, that I thought that was the last one. Let's look up this person. Yeah, I think this is who it is now. Is this person who is not the model anymore? But let's check. Let's message him. Is this them? That doesn't look like them. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not sure, but well, I'm gonna message Entropia Universe later on because I don't appreciate any of this. Here's Lars. We like that. Nordic Trends Holding. Guys, why aren't we the main holders of this so we can actually have some more say in what the heck they're doing? Board members. Phil, I need to contact their board. Let's try to find their CEO. Let's try to get him, right? I'm going to see if we can contact their CEO because, in all honesty, I'm a little bit upset about the fact that they sent me that message. I don't like that message. Is no, it's not going to be this dude, is it? No, I'm not sleeve. Athletic first movement man. No, that guy's not going to be it either. So I'm not. They're not even on LinkedIn. Oh yeah, I got the mean message. They sent me this crap while we were doing this stream. Literally, they sent me the you are receiving this based on an Twitch account associated with my avatar, which I don't even know how they know my avatar. I have no idea. Going forward, things will be deemed unacceptable and actions will be taken against your account for the following or both may currently be true in regards to your account. Misrepresenting the game by streaming non-Entropia content categorized as Entropia Universe, I've never freaking done that. Ever. Right? And then this is the next one. Running watch to earn ped schemes that affect that results in ped being traded to avatars through regular interaction channel points with your stream or advertisement farming, which I don't advertisement farm. I literally get on and stream for 2 hours. That's it, right? Oh, I got the warning for sure. And so I don't know, guys. I actually don't agree with that at all, and I think it's rude. That's what I think it is. So obviously my channel points will have to change. In all honesty, I don't think that's fair to my viewers, and I literally have tons of you guys that have watched for months and months saving up your points to earn stuff. And so basically that's them nuking your points for no reason. Literally. Literally no reason. There's nothing that advantages them by telling me that I can't do giveaways to people for watching. So I can do a free for everybody, not viewers. So I can still give giveaways, but I can't actually give giveaways. I know. So you know what? Um, I'll just figure out something else. I'll do something other than that. I don't know what I'm going to do to reward you guys, but I actually don't agree with this. Um, and I'm going to write them. I feel that I have done things within absolute reasonable rules. I have not exploited crap. I started giving away points years ago. I don't even know how many years ago. There's never been an issue. I've literally gave away thousands of ped, literally for sure thousands of ped per year. I earned a good amount of money. I don't mind giving away ped for my channel. And so honestly, I'm flabbergasted. Let's look over this crap. We don't need the definitions. We understand the definitions and crap. Um, that's the end of the financials, guys. Um, I'm gonna send a support case. I don't even know. I get you. I honestly don't know what I'm allowed to do. I'm gonna be annoyed at them for right now. What I am gonna do is I'm gonna find somebody over that we can raid over to. Uh, which because I honestly was just planning on doing a financial review. I didn't know everybody was receiving all kinds of bossy butt shit from MindArk, and now I have to mark that I swore in my thing. I never swear on my streams, but they pissed me off so much with that crap that now I'm literally livid a little bit. And I'm not trying to be pissed off, but legitimately, who the frick's business it is? Like, you guys see how many people, like, people freaking click buttons all the time. I give away all kinds of crap. Anybody that has used their points, use your points right now, Star Tracer. You can use them. Anybody that wants to use their points, use them now, because I'm going to have to get rid of them. If you have the points, please use them. Thank you. I'll get you your prize. I'm totally pissed off about this situation. And everybody that has took a prize, I'll make sure you get what's yours. I'm not going to do that. I will remove my prizes because they say so, but I am going to turn in a ticket, and I'm going to tell them that I don't think that that's fair in any capacity, and I disagree with them on it a lot. Outside of that, um, I just really hope you guys have a good day. I don't know how I'm fixing the situation. I will try to figure out something. Yeah, no, I get you. I don't understand how me doing stuff to help people or giving away things in my stream hurts them. Legitimately. It's freaking ridiculous. But you guys are amazing. I hope you stay amazing. Peace, very best wishes, and just stay epic.